What's up, everybody? Brian Baker here with Hunt Fish Camp. If you have not tried using cellular cameras yet, you absolutely need to. It is amazing. Total game changer. I have now, for the last couple months here, I have been using the Reveal cameras by Tactacam. They're a cellular camera. If you have not tried cellular cameras, oh my gosh, you need to do it. It is absolutely amazing to have these cameras. Where I'm at right now, I'm way up on a bluff. It's a pain to get here, and so it's hard to come and change the cards. And so in the past, I'd put a camera and I would come up and change the card every couple weeks, or once I got into hunting season, I'd come up, change the card, and then you're just looking at what happened last week. And you say, oh, there was those few days where it was really active. Now I can just leave it up here and I can know what's going on. I know if the spot, if the bucks are coming through here or not, or whatever, if they're hitting the scrapes that it's looking at. And I know that from my living room. I don't have to go through the woods and spook deer out to figure that stuff out. So super, super nice that way. So that's just cell cams in general. So now the Reveal, this is the Reveal X Pro I've got here. And I also use the regular Reveal, which between the two, I really don't notice a big difference. Quality photos are amazing. The photos that come to your phone, so those are lower quality, and then you can request the higher quality pictures, which is nice. The lower quality ones you just scan through, and then when I see the bucks and the ones I want to see, right, I request the high quality photos, or the videos typically is what I request oftentimes for those. And then those two just come to my phone, which is absolutely awesome. All right, so the absolute best thing about the Reveal cameras is the interface where I look at pictures, and that has changed how I hunt, and really it's changed which stands I go to and when I go to them. And so you can see all my pictures, and I get that on my phone is normally where I'm looking at all this. And there's lots of them in there right now. I can go and I do things, lots of things. You can do that with a regular trail camera. You can go in and sort your pictures. It's part of the fun. But the awesome thing here was change the game is the statistics part. So if I go into the statistics, I need to pick a data set of some kind. So let's look at, I'm just gonna look at one camera at a time. And so go in, and there's one piece of information. This guy right here, photos by wind direction. This is the coolest thing there is. Now, it is really obvious, even at a glance, this camera, when should I be sitting there and hunting? It is when there is a south wind. I'm clearly getting more pictures when there is a south wind. And my stand is set up that way, actually. So where the camera is, that south wind. So, and my stand there is set up for a south wind, and it's perfect. Now, if I go to a different camera, so let's go to my other camera. I just run two cameras. And look at this one. This camera, definitely a northwest wind for where that camera is. And so if my stand right now really isn't ideally set up for that, but I'm going to change it. I'm going to move my stand to make it so it is set up for a northwest wind, because clearly that is when the most deer are going to that location. Now, I will say, when it comes down to the rut, you just got to be in the woods, and crazy things happen, and there are pictures that happen at other wind times. But and these cameras now have been out for a few months, so in that few months is what this data has been collected for. So really awesome deal. It really can help you get into the right stand, or choose the right stand to be in, the right spot when you're out hunting. I went with Reveal in the first place. Had to do with comparing data plans. There's a lot of cellular cameras out there. Reveal had the cheapest basic plan, so it's $5 a month, and I could have all the cameras on it. So I've got two cameras. It's $5 a month total, and so that was a good way for me to try it out. I wasn't sure if it was going to be worth it for me or not. Turns out it's way worth it. Now with that, you're limited on the number of pictures you're allowed to get. You can still use it like a regular trail camera when you run out, or you pay an overage, so then you pay an extra $5, and then it ups your photo allotment again. So a couple things. So if you're looking for the cheapest way to go, use them in places that don't get a ton of traffic. So use it on the trails that lead into the areas you're hunting, so you're going to see what's moving in, and it's going to pass through, get a single picture, not over a food plot or over a water hole or a bait pile, because you're going to get so many pictures, you're going to use up your allotment pretty quick if you're looking at something where they're standing in front of the camera for a long time and you're getting hours of footage. So but you can put it over a trail or scouting new areas or like public land type places where you don't have a lot of deer. Then that basic cheap plan is going to be awesome. If you want to look over a food plot, that kind of thing, then you up to the next plan, which also are not expensive, by the way, but pretty cool. One thing, so you'll notice on this one, I've got my solar panel that I just installed today, actually. I also put in the lithium battery pack. So this is the one downfall, and this is true, so talking to other people with any cellular camera, I don't get the best signal here, and so I eat through batteries. And so I went through a full set of, I think it's 12 AA's in 3 weeks is about how long it lasts. Now I'm also getting a lot of pictures and videos, and those are constantly being sent to my phone, so it's constantly being used, and then the cell signal isn't great here, and so I was going through batteries, and so I decided, all right, it's totally worth it. And so now I've got the lithium battery pack, which will give me a lot, and that's rechargeable, so then that'll last quite a while. And then I also am putting the solar panel on there. The hope is that it'll keep between the two of those. There's deer. It's squirrel. Between the two of those, I will be able to last the whole season now with that setup. So I'm in the woods, so my solar panel not ideal for that too. So I will do another review for this a month from now when I see how that goes. But overall, extremely happy with how this works, and to not have to be hiking up the woods. I'm planning to get a few more of these reveal cameras actually too. My dad wants a couple to have, so for his spots that he hunts, and super awesome. So if you're looking to get into the cellular camera game, definitely I've got a link below. Check that out. They'll take you to the Tactacam site. Check out the reveal cameras and their solar panels and battery packs, all those things. Absolutely awesome. They've been an awesome company to work with. Things have been quick. When I had questions, when I was first setting things up, they answered immediately. So excellent service, excellent overall. Definitely go check them out.